We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Marcus Walden is on the mound for game two. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up. At this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Freddie Galvis is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Road? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So digging in now, Nicholas Castellanos. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2 balls and a strike now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. this is flared right back over the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's in there for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. This is a pitcher he's had some good success against in his career. He's hitting over 350 against him in a pretty good amount of at-bats. You can bet they're both aware of that, and we'll see who gets the better of who today.
First delivery to him on the way. Alex Verdugo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Farmer corrals it, and the throw is in time. Verdugo is retired, 2 down now. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
4-1. 2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Moustakas is there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. And the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. One away.
That is it. The third base.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you in multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Here it comes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hit hard. And he makes a great diving stop for the out.
A terrific play on that ball into foul territory. Not an easy play, and sacrificing your body on a ball that would have been foul if he wouldn't have been able to get leather on it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The third baseman.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's a .333 hitter. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is good.
So here's Michael Chavis now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Payton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Mark Payton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 9, the catcher.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Ready with another 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And here's Jose Peraza. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Payton is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bauer into his motion. Here he comes on 2 and 2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Kemp is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. In there, 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hit on the ground to third. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. Reds leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Bauer sets his sights. 1-1 pitch on its way.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set